EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They run with Breida. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first.
Hey, gun. 120, 180.
Now it's Breida. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. And it's 3rd and short.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Now it's Rodgers, and that's complete to Lewis. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
319.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got it first and goal at the 7. Rodgers again now. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Crosby on now to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at the 40. This is Breida. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10.
65.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
20. 12, here we go.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. A dump down to McKinnon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
There's Garoppolo to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Garoppolo now. After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breida. He's to the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 25 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Packers get set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there, Rodgers to Adams. And even 40 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Zoom. Box it.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Extra point try now for Crosby. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. be on now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Garoppolo on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Goodwin. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
11.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
21.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. '49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. And complete to Lewis over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Rodgers will try again on second down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. On first down, Rodgers forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis from 3 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-7. Crosby on now to kick it away. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
65.
And they'll run it here. Oh, he shifts past him. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for the Niners. 62 yards on the ground. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
That's complete right around the 8. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now it's Rodgers.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Rodgers now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 13. Back now at Lambeau. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Hey, come on. 65.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. A good pickup there, a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Like 20, 180.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one, 2nd and goal now. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
65. Here we go.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Well, fellas, here we go.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
21.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They're up by 1. They have the football. The key here, just don't do anything silly, right, Charles?
That's exactly right. And you know, all the admonitions as they ran out there. Take care of the ball. Secure everything. Be tight.
Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because